Hello and welcome back to the Tao Daily Tarot. Thank you very much for being here. If you are a first timer, long timer, cross watcher, everybody welcome. Everybody welcome. But for the first timers and maybe for some of the cross watchers, let me quickly review what makes this tarot reading different from all others. First of all, it's archetypal. I read 8 to 10 cards from 4 different decks. There's a nice mix, but it's very simple, basic. Only 8 to 10 cards. You get more cards, you start to really convolute the whole message, and it gets to take off in different directions. The second thing that makes this different is that I focus on energies, manifesting energies. I do not predict. Predicting, again, gives power to other people. Well, you have to wait for this to happen. You have to wait for that to this person, that person. With manifesting energies, it's like somebody's handing you a tool. Here, use this to navigate your life more successfully. It's all about you, empowering you. Okay? I also do something called the Hyper Shuffle. You'll see that in a minute. And I do about a 10-minute read. I stay with as much as I can within a 10-minute window. Why? Because of you. You have a busy life. You have things to do, people to see, things to take care of. A 10-minute good, clear, concise, empowering reading is all that you need every day because I do a brand new read every single day, 365 days a year. And it all begins every time with this. This is the Oracle deck, and this is where I do the Hyper Shuffle. Alrighty, here you go. Here is the Tao Daily Tarot Shuffle. Let's get to it. Here's the manifesting energy for today. No peace like home. Very important message because it is a message that is being changed a little bit in terms of direction. For the past couple of years, we've been forced to live at home, away from each other, separate from each other. But now you're finding out that with just a little redefining, this is an absolutely true statement and an absolutely comfortable statement. And the 50 at the top here is actually a 5, which means change. You are changing your view, your definition about the word home. 2022 will show that for you. Let's get to what we have here. First of all, we have the 7 of Cups. Confusion. So many choices, and most of them are just garbage. They're not really good quality choices. All they're meant to do is confuse you, and that's really kind of what's been going on over the past couple of years at least. The idea that, oh, first there's this, and then there's this, and you got to watch for this, and you got to this, and this, and this, and this. They keep jumbling. So that there's so many things being thrown at you, it's hard to really know what is true. And so you grab onto each and every one, finding, in many cases, disappointment, heartbreak. So that's one of the things over the past couple of years, at least, that you found out that, all this stuff that you seem to be attached to or connected to haven't been proven to be strong, haven't proven to be valid. And then you have here the 9 of Wands. Okay, this is the determination to say, hey, you know what? I want joy, enthusiasm, positivity in my life. With all those choices, I wasn't positive. I wasn't happy, wasn't enthusiastic about anything. I just had a lot of choices, and they just confused me, and I was lost. I am deciding right now that I want that joy, that enthusiasm back into my life at all costs. And that's what it's about. And of course, that leads us back to the manifesting card, the manifesting energy. No peace like home. Critical thought. Hang on to it as we move through this reading. So we just talked about the 9 of Wands. Here, the 10 of Wands, putting down the burdens. All the things that they told you that really were important and you found out were not important, did not make you happy, did not make you satisfied or content or peaceful, you're putting down. Saying no more. You confused me. I bought into it for a short time, and now I realize it's shallow, it's hollow. I'm going to put them down. I am not listening anymore. I'm going to determine what is valuable to me, what's important to me. And in fact, we now have the Eight of Pentacles here because that's exactly what's happening. You are deciding that rather than having the outside impose their list of priorities or values on you, you're making your own. You've been working on it, especially last year. And you're at a point right now where, while the list is not complete, you know at least A, there's a list, and B, you know what to do with that list. Again, we're going back to the idea there's no peace like home. Something that is very differently interpreted. There is no such word as interpreted 2 years ago. But in the last couple of years, the whole idea of home has changed. And that change in definition is what you value now more than anything else. And so we go to the first magnifier card. Here you go, baby. Nine of Swords. It's the coulda, shoulda, wouldas in the middle of the night. We all have them. Right? And so for the past couple of years, certainly within the past year, you have done a lot of this. Alrighty? Coulda, shoulda, paid attention. I would have done differently. I can't, you just kind of let these thoughts, this negativity kind of overwhelm you is what you did. To the point where it created sorrow, heartache, break, all that stuff. But that's over. That's done. That early morning coulda, shoulda, woulda stuff is out of the way because you, again, are beginning to understand there's no peace like home. And so, again, we're working on the Pentacles. Alrighty? It's important stuff. You've made up your mind. Eight of Pentacles. It repeated at the top, and it's back here at the bottom. Something very important. You got it. You understand now what it means when I say there's no peace like home. Alrighty. So now we go to the vice versa cards. In reverse, we have the Knight of Pentacles. He moves very slowly, but he gets to the destination. He gets to what is truly valuable for him. Not anybody else necessarily, but for him or her. Knight of Pentacles. And that is the journey that you are on in 2022. To get to that valued place. Again, no peace like home. You've had a change of mind. Again, this is the Hanged Man, but in reverse, vice versa cards. So these last two cards, the Knight of Pentacles and the Hanged Man, in reverse means that this is energy going on inside of you. You're changing your perspective. You're changing your understanding of the word home. No peace like home. Huge, huge change for you because it makes all the difference in the world. But you had to get a different view before you could understand that. And then the realization hit. You had this blast of truth hit you. That in the end, there is no peace like home. Home is you. Home is you. The outer world has given you the Seven of Cups, has confused you. They've lied to you. They've cheated you. They've misled you. The only thing that you really have to focus on in 2022 is there is no peace like home. And it's an inside job. It's not an outside job. It begins and ends inside your head, your heart, your spirit. There's no peace like home. That is the journey for 2022. No peace like home. You finally got it. You are the alpha and omega of your life. Oof, great read. Alrighty, so to the folks at YouTube, thumbs up. Tell them, please, you like it, and of course, subscribe. I do a brand new read every day, 365 days a year, so I will be here tomorrow doing the tarot read, giving you the latest information that's helpful to help you navigate your life. I hope that you're here, but if you're not, remember they're 10-minute reads you can catch up very quickly. But between now and the next time you and I have a chance to talk tarot together, blessings.